Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, feel free to leave a like below. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, today, just really excited to share with you what's on my mind. So I've been trying for so long to get this video up and running. I just have been running into like audio problems, helicopter outside my house problems, traffic problems. But you know what? It's okay. All gripes aside, I finally got my audio working. My camera seems to be fine. And I think I can finally start this YouTube video. So the point of today's video is I want to introduce myself and I want to provide a couple more reasons why I want to start this YouTube channel to begin with. So if you watched my first video, that was more of a motivation, and that video was kind of hastily put together because I wanted to just, get it off my mind and put it out into the wild. So today I want to dive a little bit deeper. I want to talk about 6 reasons why I want to start making a YouTube channel. Reason number 1, I'm an engineer and I have been kind of in love with this idea of building things brick by brick and kind of like enjoying the slow process of seeing something come together. So for instance, when I was in graduate school, so I studied chemical engineering at the University of Washington, I had to build up a chemical reactor. That took a pretty long time to build because I had to kind of spec out the reactor, had to do all the reactor's design calculations, get everything up and running, and it was really cool, albeit very frustrating for sure, but cool nonetheless, because once it was all put together, I could finally then do my research and start to do my experiments and get the data that I needed. So in a similar vein, I think YouTube channels are pretty cool because it's not like you don't start off with like a set of videos that are already made for you. Like I had to make these videos. I have to tinker with the camera. Like I have to mess with the audio, and it's really awesome because it feels like it's such a good learning experience, and I can see it come together right before my eyes. Number 2, I really love to teach and I love to help people, and I think this aspect is probably one of the biggest reasons why I want to start a YouTube channel. So before I started graduate school, I actually wanted to become a professor and I wanted to teach people chemistry and mathematics and physics. But I saw a couple things that didn't really attract me during graduate school. I decided to take my pursuit of education into a more of an entrepreneurial route. So I actually ended up tutoring on the side while I was a graduate student, and it was really awesome because, for one, it was great because I got to get paid. Living in Seattle is expensive and graduate students don't get paid too much, so it was awesome because I could then afford a good pace of living. Number 2, though, most importantly, is that I could actually help people that would need my help. So for instance, high school students that need help with AP chemistry, I got their backs. If they needed help with math, I got them. If it was physics, I could do it, but not my cup of tea. But teaching and education has always been like my forte, and I really want to try to bring this onto this YouTube channel as well with regards to finances. So for number 3, I'm actually super interested in finances. So to kind of tie it all together, back when I was a graduate student, living on $20,000 a year was pretty tough, especially in a very, very high cost living area like Seattle. So kind of stretching my dollar, pinching my pennies, I guess. That was like a really interesting educational experience for me because I finally got to experience hey, I gotta live off of this, and I have to literally use this to the best of my ability. So in that sense, finances are really powerful, and I can see why it's such a drastic tool for people to get, to go farther in life. You have to have a pretty good sense of your finances. Now, I'm not trying to say you have to make millions and millions of dollars per se, no, but if you know how to handle your money in a way that, heck, with $20,000 you could live pretty well, honestly, if you budget it correctly. But you know, the other aspect is that I can see the downside of finances, and that it's kind of a taboo topic, and it's kind of hard to discuss because of all the restrictions that are set in place. So I think I want to kind of shed some light into this, because I can see that finances can be a very tricky subject to navigate with, and if I can help shed some light into that nebulous region and just help a couple people out with their own personal finances, I think honestly that'd be great. So number 4, learning how to use my camera, and finally learning how to use the software that I've been looking up tutorials about for like the longest time. So YouTube has always been like I mentioned earlier, it's always been such a cool, eclectic area, and I'm so excited to like finally put together all the Lego pieces and try and build a product that like is not only visually appealing but also like educationally inspiring too. The 5th aspect of why I want to do a YouTube channel is because I actually want to get over my nerves in terms of speaking to the camera. It's always been like this push and this tug of war with me, in that I don't know how to talk to the camera very well, and you know, if that's the case, I don't want to talk to the camera then. But I think I need to get over this fear, because the more I let this anxiety drive me, the less and less I'll be able to perform and kind of fulfill whatever dreams I have in my mind. So, and another aspect that's kind of more personal actually is that growing up, I actually had a speech disability, and I still deal with it from time to time. So I do have a stutter. I mess up on certain words, but some days are good, some days are pretty bad. But you know, I want to emphasize that this YouTube channel really will be a way for me to help practice my own speech disability and try to get over it through repetition and practice with speaking to the camera. And the last, and I guess most important topic that I want to talk about, and with regards to why I want to start a YouTube channel, is that I think this YouTube channel, I really want to emphasize that I'm new to this, and I'm still learning day by day. And I guess this all relates to a concept that I had stumbled upon when I was a graduate student working on my dissertation, in that you just got to go at it piece by piece. More specifically, I had to go at it sentence by sentence, page by page for my thesis. So for this YouTube video, YouTube channel really, about learning how to just handle all the different aspects of it and just keep improving upon it step by step. There's like a fundamental quote that I've always just repeated to myself whenever I've had like really dark times or very stressful times, and that progress is the sum of many little steps forward. Another way to say it is that you won't be able to make progress unless you take those first steps. So I guess this is me taking those first steps, and I really hope that me documenting this can help inspire you, inspire the people around you as well, and hopefully you can see my video quality improve, my speaking cadence improve, and yeah, from there, hope it'll be awesome. So alright, well, that just about does it for me. I just want to share a little bit about myself. Hopefully you learned a little bit about me and my background and where I came from. Also, like some of the motivations as to why I want to start this YouTube channel. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. If you like what you saw, leave a like. And if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button as well. Alright, until next time guys. Cheers.